Well, good morning. This is William from Williams, Philippines. That's out my back window here. In case you haven't noticed, there's a bunch of snow out there. It's getting thicker. Yeah, everything's getting coated real good. Anyway, I hope you're having a blessed day. Let me get this round here. It is Thursday, uh, January 9th, uh, 2025. And it is about 9:30 in the a.m. Boy, I don't even know where to begin right now. I've been fighting with here, let's try this up. Well, drop you down. There. Okay, a little more. All right. Yeah. Good morning. I have got about a quarter of stuff done that I wanted to get done because this system has been fighting me the whole way. Yeah, network security. I've got it up at least basically. I've got to add everybody. I thought this would be, 3, 4 hours tops. Yeah, we know what Thought did, don't we? Thought he made a noise, but he didn't. He made a mess in the seat of his pants. Oi, talk about a. Well, I'm going on. Let's see. Started at midnight. It's 9.5 hours, and I'm just barely a third done. Everything's fighting. My SSD drive, I just barely got it back to where it is doing a backup, some time machine thing. And I've got it to where it's going to my 10 terabyte. I saved off about a 300 gig for that. And then on my SSD drive, I've got a backup on there, and this gives me two in two different places. And it's on about 300 gig, which leaves me about 700 gig to work with for fairly fast storage. And no, my 10 terabyte is not fast. I get about 250 to 300 gig transfer rate per second. It's not real fast, or megabytes per second, but anyway, it ain't as fast as my SSD drive. That thing screams. I'm getting 2,500 on it, plus minus little for writing, and reading's up over 3,000. So yeah, but 250, 250. Hey, it's an old spin drive. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Spin along slowly, store data forever. Uh, and what's even kick, I've still got I got these, they were used, and I got a 5-year warranty on them. Uh, yeah. Anyway, I do have more to set up. I was in the process of trying to get my printer going, and I finally just said nope. I just went and put a baked potato into the air fryer, which of course I dropped a couple days, and it's not staying. The basket isn't staying in the can part of it as well as it's supposed to, so it's coming apart. I've had it a couple years, and I've been enjoying that thing and wearing it out. Uh, yeah, I'm not easy on anything. But got that going, and I got couple of chicken thighs I'm going to put into there after I get the baked potato mostly cooked. Cook all that and baked potato and air fried chicken, air baked chicken. Yeah. Now I get to figure out and try to reroute everything over because I need to send my data to where it needs to be stored. I don't need to be storing my daily camera thing up on my SSD. I can just store it straight there. And I can store it for short term on the SSD. And then if I'm going to do any editing with it there, do it there, and then just ship it over to the other one, get it out of the way so I can keep my storage right. I'm still trying to figure all this out. Took me 20 minutes to figure out where disk utility was. I've had it before. I've used it before. Yeah. I found it again. Everything's just in weird places. You know, it's you can erase it, but you can't partition it in this area. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Needless to say, I'm having fun with it. Uh, and I got to go in. Oh, mercy. It's been a bit of a active time trying to get this done, so yay. But yes, we got some snow going on out there, and it's snowing right now. A couple inches already, from what I can tell. But that's okay. It is what it is. Hopefully, you know, I don't get a phone call saying, hey, you need to come to work tonight and drive through all that snow because somebody else doesn't want to. We'll see. Uh, if he does call, I will go because, well, overtime. But I'd prefer not to be traipsing around outside in the cold, in the snow. Yeah, it's my weekend. So if it happens, it happens. I'd prefer not, but I'll take it if it does. Yeah, all the fun stuff. But yes, my SSD drive has been, when I have it plugged in, it's staying constantly hot. And like it's reading and writing the whole time. So I finally got in touch with Amazon, and I was talking with the guy, and he said, that ain't right. And yeah, explained to him what I'd done, and my printer just beeped at me. I guess I didn't get all the information over there before I quit, so I get to go figure it out again later. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm trying to enjoy this day. Uh, yeah, I've got some food cooking. I'm going to eat. I think I want to go back to sleep because, yeah, been at this for, well, 9.5 hours, heading toward 10 now. And I still don't have it all done. So I'm going to have to get back into it. But I'm starting to get tired. And when I'm tired, I don't like messing with things that require too much thinking. I can surf the internet just fine when my brain isn't functioning real well. But when it comes down to trying to, set up a computer and security on the internet and the NAS storage thing and all that, I'd rather have my brain functioning right. Uh, and for some strange reason, I can't get the Wi-Fi on the NAS to come up. I don't know why. It's not letting me get into it. So I'm probably going to end up just having to completely reset the whole 9 yards on it. Give it a go again. Because, well, that's just what everybody wants to do. Give it a go 3 times or 5 times because it didn't go right the first time. But yes, trying to get all this done has been fun. For me, I enjoy doing things like this. I just don't usually spend this much time doing it. Like I said, it's been a slow drag today. That's okay though. We'll get it figured out. And I was doing my mailbox, Anytime mailbox. That's who I'm using as a, uh, you know, uh, internet mailbox. I can access that anywhere around the world. And, well, I had to get in touch with them and say, hey, send that one on. Hey, ain't cheap when you have them use that option. But hey, I didn't have to drive in this stuff today to go, hour and a half up the road and back. Yeah, thanks, no. I'd rather not be driving in this kind of weather. So I spent money and had it shipped here. Would have been cheaper to have gone there, but not by much. But that's okay. They'll get it here. I'll get what I need. I didn't have to, depend on it getting back and forth. And when the weather's better and there's not snow all over the ground, I'll go up there. I don't mind taking the travel. But it was better when it was here in Amarillo, but that guy hauled off and freaked out. Got flaky on me. I don't like that. But Anytime mailbox. It's who I use. And it's who I'll be using for the next couple of years, probably. Seems to be a good company. And, after they got rid of the one guy that didn't want to play right and was wanting to, take everybody from Anytime over to the nether part and charge more. Because, so that's not good. Anyway, the one where I'm at, is just this one, and he's out there taking care of it. Little small town things, has some advantages. Small towns ain't messed up as like these big cities are nowadays. Don't get me wrong, Amarillo isn't exactly big, but it's not small either. We're 200,000. And if you look at the panhandle here in Texas, the panhandle has 1 million people in it. Landmass size, we're probably about half the, or 40%, 35, 40, at least third of the area of the Philippines. Yeah, because all of the Philippines equals about 40% of Texas, and yeah, the Panhandle is a pretty good sized chunk. Uh, we don't have a lot of people here. That's something I'm gonna have to get used to. The idea of is all these folks over in the Philippines, y'all are crowded together, and that is something I need to try to get used to the idea of, and being around more people and dealing with more people. It's a choice that I'm making for me to improve me. Because, hey, you can always choose to hide and be a bump in a log and not be a part of the world. But are you living? Mine came about simply because of the schedule I chose and the fact that I was just knuckling down, buckling down and doing what I had to do to get me to here. And after Cindy, I kind of zeroed everybody out and only kept up with my friends. Wasn't trying to make too many new ones either. And that was my bad. I'm getting better at making friends. Still takes me a little while. I probably should, like I say, this is part of one of the things I'm trying to get to is making friends not as slow as I normally do, speeding up that process. Uh, I am more of the quality over quantity, but I've got to the point where I'm not adding people in simply because, well, I've got enough right now. I don't need any new friends. And then I started realizing, geez, a bunch of them are dying off. And my friends' numbers have dwindled. Yeah, that's not a good thing. I want to have friends that I can talk to. I still want quality over quantity. Seems like the Philippines is more of a quantity over quality, but hey, at this point, I'm willing to try, and I guess I just need to get my filtering system cleaned out and go at it. Start tossing a bunch in there and run them through and see what pops out the other side as still being worth talking to. Uh, we do get to make them choices. I want to have a better life. To have a better life, you do need people in it. Don't get me wrong. I have that I want to be an island by myself and alone kind of attitude with my being kind of introverted. But I also know that I can't be. It's amazing what growing up and learning about yourself is going to do for you if you actually try to grow up and learn about yourself. But hey, some people don't ever learn. I've got people I know that you couldn't wake them up with a siren going off in their ear. 20-foot red flashing letters wouldn't get their attention. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get this one in the can and get it sent on out here. Uh, then I'm going to try to recheck my internet. Hey, it is what it is. Anyway, it's William Williams Philippines. I hope you're having a blessed day. And yeah, snow. It is what it is. Later blessings. Bye bye. I'm Fish. And hey, fish is out.